Hi, and welcome to Cenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
It's such a heavy feeling, isn't it? When you see a friend you care about, someone who's usually full of life, just fade. And you're left standing there not knowing what to say or what to do. Well, that's what we're going to walk through here. Some clear, practical ways you can be that supportive presence they need. Yeah, this image, it probably feels all too familiar. It's that sense of a growing distance, a gap you just don't know how to bridge. It can make you feel so helpless. But you know what? Just by being here, just by wanting to understand how to help, you're already taking the most important first step. So, where do we even begin? Well, before we can truly help, we first have to understand what our friend is actually going through. Let's start by looking at what depression really is and why your presence can be more powerful than you think.
Okay, this is so important to get right. Depression is not just a bad mood or feeling sad. It's a real medical condition, and it can change everything about a person's world. But the biggest takeaway here, it is not a sign of weakness. Letting go of that idea is absolutely crucial to being truly supportive.
You know, depression doesn't always look like the dramatic scenes we see in movies. A lot of the time, it's much quieter. Maybe your friend is suddenly canceling plans all the time, or their sleep schedule is completely upside down. Noticing these little changes isn't about being nosy. It's about being a good friend who's paying attention. See, depression has this horrible way of lying to people. It tells them they're all alone, that they're a burden to everyone around them. Your simple, steady presence is a direct counterattack to that lie. You don't need to have all the perfect words. Just being there. That can make all the difference.
Okay, so we're starting to understand it a bit more. Now for the big question. How do we actually put this into practice? It all starts with how we talk and, maybe even more importantly, how we listen.
So the goal here isn't to swoop in and be the hero with all the answers. Not at all. It's really about creating a safe space for your friend to just be. When you ask an open question and then just listen, truly listen, you're giving them an incredible gift. And reflecting back what you hear, that shows them they're seen and understood. Look at this phrase. So simple, right? But oh my gosh, it can be incredibly powerful. You're not trying to fix anything. You're not offering advice. You are simply validating their experience. You're telling them, I see your pain and I'm not running away from it. Let's look at this side by side because the difference is huge. See how the phrases on the left are all about connection and presence? I am here with you. I care. They're about solidarity. The ones on the right, even if they're well-intentioned, can accidentally make your friend feel dismissed or judged. So when in doubt, just focus on being with them, not on fixing them. Listening is absolutely essential, but sometimes practical help can be just as valuable. So let's get into some small, concrete actions that can actually have a really big impact. Think about it like this. When someone has a terrible flu, you don't just say, let me know if you need anything, right? You bring them soup. Depression can be a lot like that. Offering to do a specific task, like picking up their groceries, removes the huge burden of them having to figure out what to ask for. And that's really the key. There is a world of difference between, let me know if you need anything, and, hey, I'm making lasagna on Tuesday. Can I bring a portion over for you? The first one puts all the work back on your friend. The second one is just a simple, easy-to-accept offer of kindness. Being specific makes it so much easier for them to say yes.
All right, this next topic can feel a little tricky. How do you talk about getting professional help? It's so important to remember that you're their friend, not their therapist, but you can be a massive help in bridging that gap to getting them the support they really need.
Here are a few really practical, non-scary ways you can help. Honestly, just the thought of finding a therapist can be completely overwhelming for someone who's already struggling. So offering to help with the research, or even just offering to sit in the waiting room with them for their first appointment, that can make all the difference. Supporting a friend through depression. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's an ongoing process. So how do we make sure we can be there for the long haul without completely burning ourselves out in the process? This whole list is a fantastic guide, but I really want to zoom in on that last don't. Don't be their only source of help. It's not just unsustainable for you, and it is. it's also not what's best for your friend. Gently encourage them to build a whole network of support, which includes professionals.
This is all about playing the long game. Celebrating the small wins, like them taking a shower or going for a short walk, can help you both stay hopeful. But just as important is taking care of yourself. You can't be a steady presence for someone else if you're running on empty. Setting your own boundaries isn't selfish. It's absolutely essential.
It's so easy to get discouraged, isn't it? Your friend might have a few good days and then a really bad one. Please remember that recovery is not a straight line. It has ups and downs. Your job isn't to fix them. Your job is to be a consistent, loving source of support no matter where they are on their journey. You don't need some grand, perfect plan. The most important thing you can offer is your presence. So right now, just think, what is one small thing you can do for your friend today? Maybe it's just a text that says, "Thinking of you, no need to reply." Whatever it is, do it. It will mean more than you can possibly imagine.
Thank you for watching Cenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit Cenario.com. See you in the next one.